Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Yuzul. Welcome back to Mars, where things are, well, going, I suppose is the politest way to put it. Rocket is on the way back to Earth to get some more rare metals out, get some more money in. The medium-sized dome is still under construction. Need to pull in some metal for that. Really, what I need to do is probably stack up a metal rocket. I hate to say it, but bringing in some resources from Earth might be the quickest solution here. So let's load up a rocket. Cargo rocket. I've got 2 billion left to work with. Bring in 50 metal and launch that. Okay, so supply rocket on the way. Get the metal extractors up and running, and this should work out. But hang on a second, Okay, sanity check. That's the working radius of the dome. I think this dome's in the wrong place. I think the dome's too far away from this metal deposit. Okay, kill that construction. Reset a dome. We'll go for a medium dome, because the colonists are going to be out here for a while. Problem is then trying to find a dome position that isn't wrecked by having these deposits close quarters. Okay, basic dome. Okay, if I put a small dome in there, then I can get both metal and rare metal extractors going. Yeah. Okay, I do not like this. This smacks of compromise, and well, okay, I need to get the metal deposits up and running. That's the primary concern, I suppose. Okay, cables. Cables. Hook to the main grid. There we go. Then hook the grid on from there up to the dome. Like so. And then run the life support connection up as well. So, pipes. Hook up from one. Bring it up. Like this. Take a turn here. And connect. Right. All set. Drones in play. Let's get this done. As much as I would have loved to put a bigger dome in, really I just need to get this metal production back on track. Mind you, the big domes do have their uses, so we'll let the little guys do this for a bit. Get things up and running there, because what I can do is start collapsing these domes down into single bigger structures. Get a mega dome down here, and it'll allow me to get all of these, well, probably 3 or 4 domes into one structure, and allow me to consolidate things like services, so a med centre, various other options as well. And large-scale excavation is complete, which means I should now have access to the mow holes and the excavators, but they need a ton of metal as well. So guess what? It's back onto metal production. Also, vehicle with low battery. Oh yeah, that'll be the rover again. Fine, get it on the way back. Yink, yink. Think it's got enough to get home. Maybe. It'll also let me take the edge off the unemployment problem. Get some colonists out here, get them mining. Okay, it's a temporary fix, but it'll do for the moment. So let's pull out, check this. Can I get any more jobs up and going while we're here? Put something in here. What do these guys need? Average comfort. They need gaming and shopping. You know what? We can do both of those. So, dome services. Let's put in an electronics store. Yay! Nice and happy. Hopefully. Rare metal extraction is still going. And it's fully stocked with engineers, ironically enough. Really do need to take the time to properly rig up all of the employment specialties. I've got a lot of people in the wrong jobs. So non-specs here when I should really have engineers in the mine. AIY, optimum colony distribution, it's a thing, you know. 11 unemployed. Put in another farm? Could do it, but again, farms need metal. Okay, right, what's the transport doing? Let's get it out scouting and looking for stuff. There were some metal deposits on the surface still. Getting those gathered in might be the best solution for the moment, so grab that, get a transport route established, hook up, feed it into the Universal Depot. Off you go. Right, drone prefabs. Okay, they're not doing anything at the moment because, again, short on metal. Just need to get the metal transported. Oh wait, the drone controller... It should be able to see both of those. I'll have to bring the rocket down with the metal. So, yeah, that'll do. It'll get everything a bit dusty, but I can live with that. Nice and close. Concrete's coming up. Metal's in play. Land the rocket. And also drop another storage area for the waste rock here. In fact, do 2. Sorted. Vehicles with low power 2. Who else is short? Wait, the transport is short of power? Okay, let's just bring it back. Tank up, hook onto there. Just grab that spare cable for a moment.
Research complete.
Good, that speeds the drones up. Also need to go and check what the lab boys are up to. Magnetic extraction, 50% extra extractors, good. Ooh, localized terraforming. The Geoscape Dome. High slots bars, high comfort, increases sanity. Yep, we'll have that without question. Localized terraforming's in play already. What else do I want? Farm automation, don't really need it. Water consumption, domes drop, yes please. Orbital engineering. Huh. Exports rare metals to Earth on a regular basis. Hold that for a bit. Let's increase shuttle capacity and also improve... Actually, pull the components of conservation off, put Martian aerodynamics in, then put water conservation in. That's everyone happy for a bit. Magnetic extraction, 14,000. They'll have that done in another few days. Admittedly, that's because they've still got outsourced research coming in. Get a shuttle hub built here once we have the resources. Okay, dome's going up, so let's put in a couple of metal extractors. Drop one there. And
we
one
have an oxygen shortage.
there.
We have a water shortage.
Yes.
Shortage.
Shouldn't you be hooked up to the... Oh, wait, did I hook the other end of the tunnel up to the... No, I did not hook the other end of the tunnel up to the grid or the life support network. That's a problem. Oops. Okay, connection in. Just dismantle that chunk and then put the pipe in properly. There we go. And also complete the grid connection as well. So set and... set. Right, once I get that built, we should be pretty well sorted. I may need to change the... Let's kill the automation on that. I want to change its landing spot. Ah, I seem to have killed the entire rocket journey by accident. Whoops. Oh well, not to worry. RC drone is... You should be charging, mate. Get to it. Sorted. Also, transport. Okay, they're actually unloading while he's tanking off the battery. You know what? Okay, never mind. Controls are done and hooked in. That will work quite nicely. Now, next problem. I need to get some colonists in. So, build accommodation. Let's put in a couple of smart complexes. And a med center as the spire. There we go. Then we need some basic food support. Also some universal storage and a shuttle hub for ease of transport. In fact, the shuttle hub might be the best thing to do first. You can go there. Also need to power everything up. I also need to think about putting a meteor defense system in. But that can wait until we've solved the immediate resource problem. Okay, so there and there. That's got everything powered up. We have funding. Yay! Okay, first homes are going in. First jobs are going in. Once we've done that, I can start transferring some of the colonists across. If I'm really lucky, some of the colonists will come across automatically, but let's grab some homeless colonists. Okay, and get you across to the metal extractor. Wish it wouldn't home in like this. Doink. Set home there. Set job there. Get the extractors going. Next one. Metals extractor is working away anyway, but get over there and set your workplace. Never mind. Idle. Not anymore, you are, my friend. Your new home awaits. Also set your workplace. There you go.
We have a food shortage.
Again. Oh yeah, I need to put in a farm, don't I? That would be an idea. So, life support. One farm.
Resources are low.
Built. Okay, metal extractors are online. Get the work shifts going full pace. Okay, housing is coming up slowly. I think the auto set is coming in as well. Suffocate. Really, are you trying to run, my friend? Because that's not gonna... Actually, no, he is. He might make it. He might make it. Go, go, little Martian. Oh, wait. Make your mind up. Or just take a shuttle, whichever works. Oh wait, the shuttle hub isn't built.
Scanned. Anomaly found.
Okay, right, so next thing I want to do is put in probably another Moxie generator. Just to keep everything chunking along nice and happy. That'll do. And put in a couple of storage depots as well. Universal depot, there we go. Set. Let's see, drop 1, 2, and 3 just to make sure I've got room. Also need to put a drone controller in to get that going, and some rare metal extract. Well, one there. Don't think I've got the room to get one there, but shuttles might help with the commute once we get the hub up and running. Concrete's in, polymers are in, electronics are coming across. Oh. Starving colonists. Yes, I know. We're trying to get the food supply up and running. It's just taking a bit of time. And, ironically enough, concrete. Drones are in position. Okay, let's get a permanent drone hub in here. There we go. That'll do for that. That covers pretty much everything right the way to, and it covers this metal extraction site as well. Although I'll need another dome to support a colony there. The things we do. Right, let's get the RC Explorer back out. Start out there. And also queue up some more sectors for scanning. So, food supply should really be coming across. You'd think the shuttles would be moving it, but they're more focused on getting the building materials in. That's awkward. Right, manual transport. I need to pick up some food. Load up, and then get out there. Just wait for it to load up enough food to keep things going. 16, 20, 25, 30. Right, that should keep everyone going for a bit. Off you go. In fact, 45 food is now fully loaded. Just unload over there. That'll solve the starvation problem. Shuttle hub is up and functional. Yay. Does need fuel, however, so I'll need to put a fuel extractor in. Fuel refinery, there we go. Just hook it up to the life support and the cables. Should be able to take a water feed from there, run a power feed across from the dome. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Unload resources. There. Right. Deselect the rover, reselect power, get the cable, and hook on out. So we'll run a short cable hop there, and then kill it, and then a short cable hop there. That should have everybody up and running. I also need to hook Moxie up to the piping network, which I was hoping would have happened automatically, but apparently it didn't. There we go, hooked. Was one grid square off. Well, one grid hex. Details. Okay, drone controller's up and running. Oh, nocturnal adaptation. If that does what I think it does, all colonists gain 20% performance during night shifts. Yes, please. Forget the water conservation system. We'll have that as well. Wow, 20,000 research. Ye gods. Yeah, I need to start putting some more labs in. And a bigger dome. Okay, just get the pipe in. That will solve the oxygen problem. Sorted. Right. Food is being delivered, I hope. But they do need to get it to the colonists. So, farm is growing. Let's get them properly up. So, quinoa. Yes, thank you. I am aware that I was mispronouncing it. Let's also grow... Let's also grow some fruit trees. And for the final crop, let's have some corn. I mean, it does take 5 sols to grow that, so you know what? Just go for more quinoa. Just keep the colony going. Food's the main thing. Starvation averted. Dome comfort. What do these guys need? Shopping, relaxation, and social. Right. So, dome services. Stick this on pause for a second. Shopping covers the grocer. There we go. Relaxation and social covers... Well, actually it doesn't. It just covers the... Designer just covers food in general. Relaxation and services... Social... Yeah, let's put a bar in. Why not? Yoink. There you go. That should cover all of that. Colonists. Unemployment dropping. Homelessness dropping. Yay! Success. Also, fuel refinery. Amp that. I need to think about putting another fusion plant in. Or trying to get the artificial sun wonder completed, because that would also solve the issue. And drones are busy. Let's also use the drone prefabs to get more support up here. Okay, so infrastructure is in, support is in. Just need to finish fueling the rocket and then it can head home. Also need to put a rare metals extractor in. Yes, I know we're short on food around here. How are we doing in general? 242 and a water shortage coming in. 144.9, the farm's draining it. I can put another extractor in here, that's not a big issue. If I can get it lined up. Water extractor, life support. Overlaps deposit, requires a deposit. Can I get it close without... No, I'm going to have to settle for just chunking off some concrete. Fine by me. Get pipes connected. Connect 1, 2, and 3. Yay, Earth coughed up. Hooray. Idle extractors. Oh boy. Okay, fine. So this area is now done. Okay, that's why there's a water problem. Salvage 1, salvage 2. They've done their job. And you know what? I'm going to dismantle all the drones.
Scanned. Anomaly found.
Actually, no. Deploy one drone, have it just clean up. I can always use the other section to keep things busy. Tunnel is in place. Just have one drone run the salvage job. Use the prefabs over here to get extra support infrastructure in. Off you go, guys. More drone support in place. That's always handy. Water is going in. Also need to hook the power up. So, power cables, there we go. Connect 1, 2, 3. Okay, hopefully that will keep the water supply running, but I I should put more vaporators in, honestly. Sector scan, no resources. Anomaly has been analysed. Let's get the RC Explorer onto the next anomaly. There we go. Okay. Not doing
Research
too
complete.
badly. Still got that homelessness problem. And comfort here. This is why I want some bigger domes in place. Not least because it'll let me build more lab complexes and help with research. Oh, idle extractor. Okay, that one's depleted. That's fine. Put another concrete extractor in here. Infrastructure. Production. Concrete extractor. Set up. And there we go. In play, just hook the power lines up to get it running. Keep the concrete coming. The concrete must flow, as must the spice, the metals, and everything else. Speaking of which, how are we doing here? Field extractors? Okay, it's a possibility. Need to get some more housing in. Shouldn't be any unemployment here. Alright, let's put an apartment block in. Bring the other colonists across. Just keep everyone busy. Housing, housing, housing. Apartment block. Another 24 spaces, and yeah, it does nicely cover the vacant jobs. I can always put another extractor of some description in if I need to. Okay. 5 renegades, 35 disabled work slots. Be nice if I could spot where those were. Right, back to the main grid section.
Vehicle
I want...
battery low. Anomaly
Okay.
analyzed.
Yay, right, back you come, Explorer. More research is always handy. Go and charge up, then we'll get you out to the next section. 23 colonists, 95% employment, and still short of fuel, so I need to get more extractors in and running. Okay, well I can do that easily enough. Let's see, extractors, 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 fuel refinery, there we go. Okay, so hook it up. Set 1, and also just wait to see how that develops. Okay, resources. Metal resources are coming back. Concrete's got plenty in storage. Food resources are not brilliant but stable. I've got less of a reserve there than I'd like, and the occasional crop failure is turning into something of a problem. But generally speaking, the immediate resource crisis has been averted, and the extractors are chugging away quite nicely. So, quite happy to keep that going for a bit. Residents are starting to come in. Colonists are moving in from the other domes. Hooray! That should solve the homelessness issue for a bit. Okay. Right. Good job, everybody. Time to start thinking about a gamma site. And, of course, the fact that we still have a fracking fuel shortage. Yay. Right, okay, it's generating 15 per day. The place is consuming far more than that. Right, okay, need to put some more fuel extractors in again. So let's just chunk in... There we go, align the cables. Align the cables again. 1, 2, and 3. I'll need to rework the pipe grid a little to hook them up, but hey, small price to pay. Also unload the rest of that food, would you? Gonna have to find something else for you to do. Okay, transport done. Let's see, were there any metal deposits I could exploit? Good question. Hard to be sure, really. 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, just queue that sector up while I'm here. Metal? Metal, metal, metal. Need some... Ah, there we go. You will do. Set up a transport route. Load up on that. Get yourself back here. Sorted. And then realised that I accidentally gave it a wrong order anyway. I've got to stop doing that right click to unselect thing. There we go. Set 1. Set 2. And done, I hope. Maybe not. Okay, concrete resources still there. Pile of processed resources ready for use. And drones are currently idle at the moment, so need to find something else for them to do. For the moment, let's just have them run over and run support for the rocket operations. That'll be a necessity for a while. Okay. Next projects. I think the Mohole and the various other wonders have got to start taking priority at the moment. So, what do I need for the Mohole mine? I need 320 concrete, 80 metal, 300 machine parts. Well, that's not an issue. I also need to get this fuel refinery into the power grid. Luckily, that's an easy fix. One power cable, one line. There we go. Fuel refinery on. Slight power shortage coming up again. Okay, well, could plug in some more turbines. Could also think about developing this, where is it? The artificial sun, microfusion. Do need to research it, however, that's a problem. Localized terraform is coming up, that'll give me the geoscape dome. And waste rock liquefaction is also on play. So, during things are busy, I just need more domes. Also, unemployed colonists still, somehow. Need to provide some more work for them as well. Could put in another rare metal extractor, but honestly we're generating just fine and electronic reserves are coming up. It's really just fuel that's stopping the rockets getting back to Earth at the moment, but fuel refineries are automated so they don't employ anyone, which is problematic. Okay, start thinking about this mine wonder. Mohole, what do we need? 80 metal, 320 concrete. Well, the concrete's not a problem. Machine parts, how am I for machine parts? Anyway, I thought my production for that was okay, but wow, this requires space. Huh. Machine part production is fine. Electronics production is fine. Running about 20 in maintenance. Can I improve on that? Yes, I can. Install a factory AI. That'll jack up to 24 per day.
Resources are low.
Yes, it says again. 250 food. Production actually exceeded consumption last sol, which is handy. Let's also chunk up another dozen or so drone prefabs just to boost things there. And think about where I'm going to put in this mine. Here does look pretty... Okay, so the bigly plan, if you will, is to put in a geoscape dome and a mohole out here. And use that to just collapse down some of these older domes and keep everybody happy. Wow. We've actually got an infirmary that's short on workforce. That's almost impressive. And that will let me get all the colonists running off the same set of service buildings in theory, as well as a permanent supply of metal and rare metal for the colony. Is that ready to go? Liberty is fueled and launched. Off you go. I said off you go. Okay, takeoff in progress. Good. Right, let's get these fuel refineries hooked up to the power grid. Get them producing and also piped in as well. So set and just run a cable. There we go. And then run a pipe connection as well. Life support pipes, so hook 1 and 2 and 3. Done. Probably not the most efficient use, but hey, if they're all plugged in and producing, colony is happy for fuel. Yay! Also even more of a power drain. Okay, well I can stopgap that with some generators, but really need to put a second fusion plant in for a long-term solution. And that would also help with the employment problem, wouldn't it? Huh. Win-win. Right, power. Fusion plant. Okay, you know what? There will do. Right in the middle of the colony. Nothing can go wrong with having a fusion reactor right next to the colony. Actually, very little can go wrong depending on the way the reactor's being built. If it's a type that can't self-sustain a reaction, can't go supercritical, then there's little danger whatsoever. Okay, maybe a little bit of fallout, but no boom. No uncontrolled boom, and that's what people tend to worry about. Okay, get that up and running. Go polymers, go concrete. Speaking of polymers, did I upgrade this factory? Yes, I did. Good, right. Don't really want to amp the refineries any further. Just need to get those 2 rockets fueled and ready to go, but the generators are online. Once the shuttle hub comes up, we're good. Should probably put dedicated fuel storage in and get more shuttles running. 3 polymers, 3 electronics, 5 polymers. I've got idle shuttles though, so really I don't need any more at this precise moment. Just work on the upgrades for those guys. In fact, finish localized terraforming. Funding's up. Let's outsource some more research. After all, might as well spend the money now we've made it. So that will hopefully get the localized terraforming done. That'll let us build the huge dome, and then we can get the permanent mining on and start consolidating the colony a bit. Or I could just expand out and build a gamma site, because with the colonists employed in the fusion dome, and there we go. Dome is online. Not enough workers, but automation will plug that in. I'm not automating the fusion reactors. Remember, I'm trying to solve an unemployment problem here. Once the employment situation kicks over, we should have everyone happy. Where are the unemployed colonists? Oh, they're up here. Okay. Well, that's not actually going to help very much. Still, let things rebalance. Doesn't actually solve the unemployment problem, though, which is a bit of an issue. 43 vacant work slots. Well, not sure what to do about this, actually. 4 colonists unemployed. I could put another farm in, which would, again, stabilise... Actually, that's not bad, it stabilises the food situation. Fungal farm. Pipe in, cable it up, and pipe it in as well. And that should keep that dome fully employed for a little. Right, just need a power cable to run across. And should be sorted once they get it all built. Okay. Next concern. Fusion reactor is online and operational. Power production is in surplus. Store power is full. Unemployed colonists. Well, once we get it up and running, you're good. Why are you short of metal again? Okay, let's boost these extractors. So magnetic extraction, amplify production, and fuel supply. Yeah, why not? Oink, oink, oink. Full whack on both of those. Should have a fuel surplus, I hope. Yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, that's coming up quite nicely. In fact, 96 production, surplus of 40, and going up to storage from there. Now we've got those refineries online. More money coming in from Earth, so yay. Are these rockets ready to go? They're tanking up nicely. Getting there. Drone support is in place. Let's get the rest of these drones in. Get them deployed. How are you doing with these prefabs, guys? Working away quite nicely. Sweet. Okay, time to start thinking about another dome site. And, okay, concrete. Concrete's not actually a huge issue once I have the excavator in, because that will give me a permanent source of concrete. I wonder if I can build more than one wonder. That would be worth checking out. Domes are in. Again, still need to think about the meteor defense system, though, so let's see. What do I need to build meteor lasers? Infrastructure. MDS laser, 12 metal, 5 electronics. Okay. Let's start getting the lasers in. So put one there. Need to get grid coverage across the entire section. One there. Park one here. And one out to cover here. Then across to the alpha site. And Actually, this now needs 2 to cover it, but we'll put 1 in to cover the dome and the primary buildings. If I can find somewhere that works, no cable connection. You'll do there, and 1 to cover the fuel refineries and the tunnel. Sorted. So once those are built, we should be safe from random falling rocks. Also, storage space is full. Have I got drone shortages again? Yeah, probably. Medium workload on the drones. No, it's just that we've got too much concrete stashed up over here. Fine, we'll put in another storage section. There's irony for you. Now I've still got too much concrete. Okay, shuttle hub will help distributing the drones. All 3 are in flight. That works for me. Fuel is in play and fully employed. Drones are coming in. Let's just start boosting up the shuttle population a little. Have each of the hubs. Actually, have that hub construct 2 because it's fairly central. And use this hub as an outlier. Build 1 there. Okay, runs through a bit of electronics and polymer, but that's not an issue. Still need to think about trying to put this mine in, however. I mean, here would be ideal. Once they get all the waste rock hoovered up. Here would work as well. Where have I got unemployed colonists? 60 out of 60, no unemployment. Vacant work slots out the wazoo in here.
Complete.
Not a problem there. 1 colonist unemployed in that dome. And 4 unemployed there. That's the core of the problem, I think. Colonists. 13 unemployed. Not sure about the rest of them, but there you go. Localized F1. Right, the Geodome is available. So, time to start thinking about the next dome site. And I think down here looks pretty promising. Good water reserves, plenty of buildable space. How big's this dome? Wonders. Geoscape Dome. Okay. Too far from working drone commander. Possibly too far from metal resources. That might be... I think that might be too far to commute. That's the problem. Unless I put it in here. In which case I am overlapping a metal deposit, but close to both metals and rare metals. What's this one? 3,000, this one, 7... Yeah, that looks like a good spot, doesn't it? Geoscape Dome. Okay. Or I could just settle for my original plan, which is to consolidate near... Well, actually here would work, wouldn't it? Except there's a cable blocking it.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Huh. That's annoying. I might have accidentally wrecked my own plans. I'd have to put a mini dome in. Also, I need to hook that meteor laser up to the power. Ooh, there we go. Just run the cable like so. The other option, I suppose, promise. I need a way to delete cable. And that's kind of annoying. Power consumption, well, that'll be certainly a bit, because then I can run a cable up from the tunnel and get the grid connection that way. Also, clear that extractor. Storage, fine. Domes are busy. In fact, you know, let's get them a couple more drones to work with. They need water? Okay, I didn't think I was running that much of a water problem. Turns out I am running that much of a water problem. Okay. Amplify the extractors. All of them. Won't fuel them just yet, but do need to amplify. I should have realised, actually, fuel refineries require water, and I was barely getting along as I was. And I think I've just... Yeah. Okay, that should help. Need to prioritise the drones for this, however. Get some more drone support down there. Rockets are both launched, so hooray, that takes some of the strain off the fuel. Okay, where am I going to put the dome? Ideally, I want it somewhere where I can exploit resources. Rare metals being the key one, research being another. I also need to think about researching water vaporators, so add them to the queue. There we go. High-powered jets kicking in as well, so that'll help the shuttles. Can start exporting Martian copyrights back to Earth for more funding, as well as the metal. Think about some of these other... Ooh, domes cost 50% less resources. Okay, let's think about this. Clear nocturnal adaptation. Clear the microfusion. We'll bring in a dome streamlining as a quick way of getting a cheaper, well, yeah, quicker dome. And then we'll bring in nocturnal adaptation and the microfusion. Once I've got more labs built and I've got more science going, I'll bring in the fusion automation tech as well. That will let me clear the workforce off the fusion reactors, get them into the labs, get them producing research, and that will keep them happy for a long time, I hope. Also, why is this farm not built yet? They're still waiting on metal. Okay, you'd think supplies would be coming over fairly rapidly by now, but apparently not. Right. Apparently, metal is a problem, which is ironic considering that I've got plenty to work with over here. Let's get some metal back over to this section and just drop off there. Keep everybody happy for a bit. Don't need to worry about amplifying that fuel refinery. Drone assembler's busy as well. Everything's producing nicely here. If extraction is fully in train, so yay there. And keep the medical centre producing as well, so they're all happy. Okay. Insufficient power. Okay. Didn't think I'd wrecked my power supply that far, but apparently I have. Wow, even with a second fusion plant producing. Okay, need to think about that. You know what, I am going to auto-reg this plant. Simply because taking some of the requirements off the workplace will hopefully increase their hourly production. In theory. Very much in theory. Rare metals are producing. Rockets are on the way back from Earth, so that'll get some more cash. And I still need to put these mines in. So, let's think about this. I need plenty of open space to make this work. Yay, money. So, first priority is the Mohole mine. And you know what? That doesn't require much in the way of space. So if we put the mole hole in there, put the geodome here, put the concrete extractor out here, that will work. That will work quite nicely. Of course, I do need a load of metal and machine parts, but hey, it produces those itself. So, commence construction. Let the wonder be built. We're going to build a giant hole in the ground, so it's, well, because we can build a giant hole in the ground, really, but mostly because I'm interested in what we can get out of said giant hole in the ground. Hookup connection. Power cable. Check. There we go. So power will be in play. Concrete machine parts and metals. Unemployed colonists again? Oh yeah, that needs a power connection. Oops. Yoink. Yoink. Set. Right. Okay. Not doing too badly. Colony is reasonably ticking over. Water surplus is back in balance, so the improved extractors are working away. It's not an immediate concern, but I am starting to run through this resource, so I've used 6,000 so far. Need to get some more vaporators up, but for that I need either prefabs or I need the vaporator research tech, which is next. Actually, we'll do that up before we do the microfusion option. Possibly. Don't really need the compact shuttles or that. Outdoor buildings require maintenance less often. Space elevator, worth considering, but honestly, metal extractors and rare metals can work without crews at 50 performance. Yeah. I'm using those to keep the colonists employed, however, so let's put in the plasma rocket and then think about the neural empathy upgrade as well.
We
So-
have a power shortage.
Again, okay, right, let's get some more wind turbines up. Stopgap time once again. Let's see. Wind turbines. Angle correctly. Start plonking them down. And then back, back, and back. Likewise, one there. And one there. One there. Right, that will hopefully stave off the power problem briefly. May need to think about the power rebalance. I can't believe we are... yeah. Can't believe that with 2 fusion plants almost fully operational, I'm managing to run out of power. That's actually depressing. Oh well, I did put a meteor defense grid in, so I suppose I shouldn't be entirely surprised. Right, so the rockets are flying, the dome is producing, the metal shortage is temporarily solved. I still need to get the large-scale permanent mining operations up and running, and once I have the dome in play, I can think about finishing up some research and getting some bigger domes in to hopefully consolidate the colony and solve my luxury problem. But that's all for next time, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, farewell.